obviously the start of the season in Argentina didn't go to plan for Brent van Doninck, and can you just talk me a little about that event and what happened after? It seemed to be a horror story, to be honest, but thankfully he's making a recovery now in Belgium.
Brent now after the GP in Argentina, he's okay. He got another operation in Belgium. I think in 2-3 months he will be back. And about Argentina, there is already too many stories around. It was not nice, but we had. I think it was a good experience for everybody, and I think for the future, I think it will be better. And it was just an issue from, I think, communication from the organizer, promoter. But sometimes in this country it's not easy, and it's a little bit, it's always easy to say he's the fault, but it's more like communication from insurance, and that makes everything a little bit more complicated. But I think we had a good meeting with FEM and with in front. And I think now, I think the points are on the eye.
And just on Brent, obviously a Belgian talent, and you're very good at developing young talent. He was looking good, but unfortunately an injury last year and now this injury. But I think it's a case of getting him back fit, and hopefully he can end the season strong, because he has potential to be a top 10 guy anyway.
Yeah, but he's still working a lot, and he's professional. He really want to come back as soon as possible, and he worked hard. And I believe in him, and I keep believing in him, and it was for me a good choice and a good rider.
And Hakon Osterhagen, you've also picked him up for this season. Very, very talented, especially in his 125 days, but again injuries haven't been kind to him. I think it's important for him to stay fit this season, but obviously you spotted a talent in him, and that's why you decided to sign him.
Yeah, it's Hakon. Yeah, I think he needs some time. He had some big injuries, the milt, the femur. Everything is coming in one time, and to find your trust and your confidence, I think it takes some time. And but I hope it comes soon, because this is not a position where we want to be.
And Tim Edberg, he got the fill-in ride. What made you sign Tim? And actually the speed's not so bad.
No, I think Tim, I was just looking and asking everybody who can be available, and Tim did good in Sweden. In the last 2 years ago, he was quite a good talent, also rider, but also like wrong team choices, bad luck. It's not always easy as a young rider to find the space, and I took the decision to take him as a fill-in rider, and the only thing now is to get him ready. It's now the second week on the bike. He take his first points, third place. First heat he get almost all shot. I think he will be ready in a few GPs. All the other riders I have experience for already maybe 2-3 years in the MXGP class, and it's not an easy class. It's the top of the racing. And but I hope if we can reach one time between 10 and 15, I'm happy. But now most important is to get in good shape and get used to the speed.
And you're not getting any younger. You've been around for GPs for years and years and years. How many years do you see yourself running this team for? You must still obviously love it and enjoy it.
Yeah, I love it, and I still enjoy it. Like it's otherwise you don't do this job.
Exactly.
I like to spot young riders. I like to work on the bikes. I want to do everything. It's I like it, but for sure, when you have good results, it makes life more easy.
And just on this year, what are your goals for the riders that you have under the awning?
On the middle, the next half of the season, I want that we are full every time, like good starts, and then top 10 I'd be happy with my riders.
And obviously you ran a factory team for a number of years at Husqvarna, but you ended up losing that. What was it like processing from that going to Honda? Like, was it obvious from day one you'd be Honda, or did you have a lot of meetings with brands and things like that? What's that process like?
For me, it was like everybody, I think, know the situation. It was not nice, but I don't look only forwards. I don't look backwards. For me now, small doors open, big doors, small doors closed, big doors open. And with Honda, I have a dream of a relation. Not too much if, buts, and maybe. They go straight to the point. That's it. And we are quite free to do what we want. And like now, also with the call, also with the service as a sponsor and scrub us with the stickers. We make every GP some special bikes I like, and it's another motivation. But the main goal is to bring young riders to the top, and that is still my. With this, I have the best feeling. The better feeling with, you know.
And can you tell me a little bit about the support you get from Honda? Obviously, you're not full factory, but they're still giving you a little bit of support.
We work for Honda Motor Japan, and it is now under RC. But yeah, we have really, I enjoy. I have a good relation with them. I know, we have good collaboration. Yeah, it's nice to do, and I think we have one of the Hondas who is fastest on the field. That is for me also a little bit like nice to have.
And obviously, since you're there racing, compared to now, the sport has changed a lot. It's so professional these days.
Yeah, it's professional, but I think it's always professional. But the competition in the paddock at the moment is how can I say it? It's not a shame, but it gets more important than the rest. And but I think at the moment it's more important to invest in young riders, because it's becoming difficult to get like everybody knows, the start line, to fill up the start line is not easy, and I think we have to start better to invest in the new generation.
And 20 GPs a year, there's like 6 flyways on the budget. It must be quite tough.
Yeah,
and what's your thoughts on the flyaway GPs? Because obviously you can't really just have 20 rounds in Europe, because it's then not a world championship, but at the same time maybe there's too many flyaways.
The flyaways, if you reach the budget, we do flyaways. If you don't reach the budget, we don't go. But we made it every year happen, and but for sure, your riders need to be fit and need to be in the top 10, because otherwise the invest is too expensive.
So would you like maybe a little bit more support from in front to get obviously the factory teams are okay, but
you know, when the budget, when you can reach it with the budget, it stops. No money, no go. But we still made it 30 years, and I hope we continue the same way, you know. And with in front, I think they bring us on a level like we only can dream about. It's but for sure it's expensive, but the sponsorship we have compared to 20 years ago is also much more.
Perfect. Thank you for your time.